What's going on, baseball fans? Jeremy Laracuente here for the Baseball Banter Broadcast, and we continue our series here looking at the top 5 landing spots for several key free agents. Today we discuss the case of Zack Greinke. This is a very interesting player and a very interesting pitcher. But before we get into it, make sure if you haven't already done so, you smash that subscribe button, as it does a huge service for us in allowing us to continue growing this community. Tell all of your baseball friends that this is the channel to watch in 2022. You heard it here first. Let's get into it. Now, as we look at the number 5 team on my list, it is a reunion of sorts with that of the Los Angeles Dodgers. I think that Greinke could head back to the city of Angels and really give the Dodgers another boost going into 2022. I think the Dodgers are going to be very hungry to try to get back to being the World Series contending team each and every single year. Bringing in a contributor like Zack Greinke could really help solidify that rotation. And by doing so, you give yourself an even better opportunity to go back to the World Series. As we look at the number 4 team on my list, it is that of the Chicago White Sox. I think that the White Sox are in a very unique and interesting position. Bringing in a guy like Zack Greinke could allow him to be in a more of a mentorship role to some very young and dynamic arms. Lucas Giolito, I think, would benefit greatly from being around and seeing Zack Greinke in the way that he approaches the game. Now, yes, we know that Zack is a bit more of an introvert and has a quirky side to him. However, there is no doubting his ability on the mound, and being able to see that work ethic up close, I think, could really benefit several of the arms in that White Sox rotation. Now, as we look at the number 3 team on my list, it is that of the Texas Rangers. I think the Rangers are in a very unique position. We spoke about it in our coverage of Clayton Kershaw. But the Rangers are going after it this season, and they're going to try to make a stand. What better way than to go after Zack Greinke, who was just formerly on the Astros? A way to stick it to your in-state rival, but also give yourselves an opportunity to really have a pitcher who can headline the front of your rotation and give you an opportunity to win day in and day out. If you can go into every 5 days knowing that you're going to have a chance to win, this is going to be a very good sign for the Texas Rangers. Now, as we look at the number 2 team on my list, we remain in that American League West division with the Los Angeles Angels. I think for the same reasons as I've been stating, Zack Greinke could be the guy at the front of the rotation to truly help solidify a team in LA and Anaheim, where you're going to have the best player in the game, arguably the best player we've ever seen in Shohei Ohtani and Mike Trout. And this is going to be an opportunity that if you bring in a guy like Zack Greinke to headline that rotation, give yourselves an opportunity to win every 5 days, but also a guy who can help ease some of the burden on the rest of that questionable rotation. I think the Angels would absolutely jump at an opportunity to sign Zack Greinke. I also think this could very easily be done as a direct shot to both the Astros and the Dodgers. They're in division and in-state rivals. This is going to be an opportunity for the Angels to re-solidify themselves as they go back to trying to be a postseason team. You want to get the best out of Mike Trout's years, you have to put him on the grand stage of the postseason, and the best way to do that is to bring in an ace at the top of the rotation, like Zack Greinke. Now, as we look at the number 1 team on my list, it is a direct reunion with that of the Houston Astros. I think that Houston is in an opportunity right now getting back Justin Verlander. If you can bring back Zack Greinke as well, now you have truly solidified yourself as the favorites in the American League West. It's going to be stiff competition. The Angels are trying to get back there. The Rangers are making huge moves and huge strides to get back there. The Mariners are up in the air, but you know they want to get back to the postseason, having the longest drought in all of the 4 North American major sports leagues. This is going to be an opportunity if the Astros can hold off and sign Zack Greinke to keep everybody else at bay. But I want to hear from you guys. Let me know your feelings on this down in the comment section below. Where's the best landing spot for a guy like Zack Greinke? Where's the best clear-cut fit in terms of rotation, but also in terms of where his personality would likely fit best? Let me know that down in the comment section below, and we'll discuss it further. As always, keep it locked in here to the Baseball Banter Broadcast by hitting that red subscribe button down below. It does a huge service as we continue to try to grow this community. Keep it locked into the GLMG fam, as WeSibs and the Granny Geek Show are part of that contingent. Links to their channels will be down in the show notes below. Again, Thank you for tuning in. This has been the Baseball Banter Broadcast, and I will continue bringing you the latest news, notes, and my personal thoughts, theories, and opinions on the game of Major League Baseball. Peace.